So, aboard Mikasa, this ship, the last really of her kind left in the world, a gorgeous ship, and well worth a visit if you ever happen to be in Yokosuka. And I say that with a good portion of the US 7th Fleet, the other side of those buildings, I've been thinking more and more about modern warships and what they really are in function and in form. The reality is, as I've said many times, all modern ships are cruisers. All modern ships are cruisers in the traditional sense. They do the cruising roles in peacetime. Destroyer and frigate are more about their wartime function than their actual roles. Their actual roles are far more, well, cruisery. And this to me makes even more sense when we start considering the fact that a lot of the modern uncrewed vessels, which we're talking about coming in, are going to basically form up task groups around these ships. Those ships are going to become the center of task groups, with uncrewed assets providing the outer edges and the forces, and eventually we're going to have task forces made up of task groups of these individual crewed ships, these cruisers with their flotillas around them. And that's always been the way of naval warfare. That's been the way things have always been. But maybe that means we need to start thinking about what we're going to call those vessels, because it's going to become a problem if we just call them uncrewed assets and we don't recognize their functions in wartime as well. Which is why I'm putting this together. This ship was built in the height of an age where the vessel which went everywhere and supported everything were called sloop. Yes, they were called sloops. Their mission was basically whatever the bigger ships needed done, they would do. They would be flexibly adjusted to that role. They were sloops. And I think no word, no description better sums up what we'll be looking at uncrewed assets for than sloops. And I feel quite confident saying this when I'm looking at this wonderful piece of engineering, this survivor of one of the greatest battles of naval history. I really do think sloop's the way to go for the uncrewed assets. It is.